blue for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Hey everyone, how are you? We're back to my channel where we're going to do today's workout, which is your what to do on your K-drama lazy days. So I am making this routine for all you K-drama lovers who spend way too much time watching K-drama instead of stretching and instead of working out. But let me tell you this, and this is not an ad, but let me tell you, you can do both at the same time because I am the queen of multitasking and I love to do everything all together, all at once. That's not a good thing, but I am a person who likes to do a lot of things, in a day. So to get to my workout routine, I'm going to show you all the things that we're going to be doing, and I'm going to read them because I did not memorize them. I do sometimes do random things and things that maybe I can add into. So let's say I feel like, oh, I think I can still do this, or I think I can still do that, then I just add it into my routine. First off though, I'm going to be watching from my phone. Typically I watch from my TV, so this is the angle. But then, yeah, it's much easier to work out if you do have a television, but I'll do the tips on how to watch with your phone because I know some of you don't really have a TV to watch from, or maybe you're watching from your iPad, which is what I have here in front of me, but it's possible with a phone. And I'm going to give you all the tips that you can do because I did start with a phone before I went through a TV. Today we're going to be watching a favorite drama of mine, which I'm watching. It's called Put Your Head on My Shoulder, which is not a K-drama, it's a Chinese drama. But I am enjoying both kinds of dramas in this pandemic, so we're going to get through it. The first one we're going to do is a roll-up. I love roll-ups. I do this in Pilates, so we're going to have our phone here, or if you have your TV there, you can watch it. But I roll up like this, and so make sure your arms are kind of just like round or straight. Doesn't matter where your arms are as long as your shoulders don't come up. What I like about doing roll-ups with your phone is you don't roll your shoulders up, because if you tense up your shoulder, your phone also has a weird angle. Second is going to be your arm exercises, and I love doing this, and I'm going to show you how I usually do it. If your TV's up there, it's easier. But I like to trade my phone and just let my arm loose like this. So, like if you don't control, you're gonna drop your phone. Yeah? Who would have thought that you could use your phone as like a device to square your shoulders and open up your back? So third is going to be your backups. And what I do is either you have your TV again, or you place your phone here in the front and you can do your backups. This is one of the easier exercises to do. And then the fourth one is your side hip raises. I absolutely hate this exercise, but I love doing it during this warm-up because it is really easy to watch the K-drama while you're doing the side hip raises. Next is your back leg raises. Again, you're going to put your phone here. This time you're going to hold your phone and make sure you don't again round up your shoulders. You won't be able to see clearly. So back straight, and we're going to do our leg raises, 1 minute each. And then we're going to have, this is one of my hardest exercises, but you must do it for your arabesque. So you go into a frog position, and we're going to have our arms up like this, and you're going to pull up your back. Oh my god. But yeah, I love this exercise for my upper back because my shoulders don't come up when my phone is down here, because if my shoulders come up, I have a hard time watching. So I do this, and then we do end with a plank. Yay! So it's a really short routine that I like to do. I do add in some things, but then you can follow with me for this time. And after which, I'm going to show you the stretches that I do. So we're just going to do 1 minute each while I watch my drama, and then you can enjoy your own drama by yourself while you're watching me do it with you. And it's going to be really fun, I promise. Okay? So what I like to do is I make sure that I know what time it is on, so that when I click on the phone, I know how much time I used up. There. Alright, so let's start with the roll-ups. We're just going to do a minute of each. Okay, so ready? Alright. And go. So keep your back straight. Make sure you don't whack your back. What's nice is you don't end up whacking your back because you need to control the use of your phone. Ooh. Last 10 seconds, so you can just click to see the time. Okay, right. Okay, ready for the next exercise? We're going to do our arm exercises. So you trade your arm, and 8. Just a minute each. Sometimes I do 50 seconds and just rest for the next 10. That's okay too. Okay. Alright. Next one is your backups. So we don't need to hold our phone here, but we can just place it down. Okay, ready? So for this, I only do 30 seconds. And then I take a rest in a child's pose. So last 10 seconds. Make sure your legs are together. Alright, so we rest for 30 seconds. So here you can add in your stretch for your arms. And we're gonna get ready for our side hip raises. And you place your phone in front of you. Ready? In 5 seconds, we're going to do our side hip raises. And I don't like this exercise, but it's good for you. So I usually do 30 seconds also on each side. Alright, let's do the other side for the next 30 seconds. And go. After this, you can rest and watch your dramas peacefully and stretch. Okay, and alright, we're gonna do back leg pulses. So that's another 1 minute. Whew. 1 minute. And you just have to keep your shoulders flat. Yeah, and then we're going to pulse our back leg. Okay? And up, 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 and yeah. 30 seconds. Make sure your leg is straight and your shoulders are square and you're looking down. Kind of like when you do a penché, you hover over. So 30 seconds each leg. Last 8 seconds. But this is one of the easier ones to do. And woo. Alright, we're gonna do the other side in 5 seconds. And start. So make sure your back leg is straight. Again, engage your stomach. And last 10 seconds. Alright, yay! And this is to hold. So go into a butterfly, just leave your phone down, and we're going to hold for 30 seconds. This is a really hard one. For this one, either you can put your arms here or lift your arms, but it's better with your arms up. Alright, 30 seconds. Whew. And then we're going to end with a plank. Okay, so ready, and 1 minute for the plank. Make sure again you're flat and your butt is down. Engage your stomach. Sometimes you end up doing more of the plank because you forget that you're doing your plank while you're watching. So I think it's a good time to do your planks because oftentimes you forget to breathe in your planks. But if you're watching a drama, it does calm you down. And I've always hated planks, but after I started doing them while watching dramas, I was able to hold them a lot longer. Maybe it's a psychological thing, but it does work for me. 2, 1. Alright, yes! You made it through the workout. So I do end this with stretches after I'm warm. So I make sure I'm warm and I'm gonna stop this. But typically I just go on and on. So this is the perfect time to stretch when you're kind of like this. Your body is warm and you sweat like a good amount of sweat, and I always say this, good amount of sweat. But yeah, this is the perfect time to do stretches like bending forward, so we can do this. Now you don't have to time things, you can stretch your back. This is the perfect time to stretch your back, your lower back. Yeah, it's something easy that you can do while watching the drama. Yeah, so while you're watching the drama, you can do stretches like this. And I like to actually practice my devil base while I'm doing this. So it's the perfect time. Let's say you were lying down. You can either have your TV, if it's your TV it's a lot easier, or your phone here where it's easy to watch. Then you can bring it to the side also. Yeah, it's like the best time to do this because you wouldn't have to move your body. And you could tell if you moved your body. So I do devil base front, I do devil base side, and make sure I control coming down. You think that these things don't make a difference, but they do. Like even if you're not doing them on the bar, you know, these things do make a difference. To reverse, you can reverse also. Sometimes I lose count on doing one side, so I like to do my bad side. And then I like to end with my splits as usual. And sometimes I do just end up going through the whole drama working out. It's a lot easier when you do it alone and when you're counting for yourself. But I think that watching K-dramas and watching like Chinese or K-dramas and doing your workout is the perfect time to kind of de-stress and at the same time sweat it out. When you come out, like myself now. I feel a lot happier after watching the drama and working out. I mean, imagine that, and I was talking to you guys at the same time. It's not ideal, but then right now I feel like there are days that you could just sit down and lie down, but right now since we're in lockdown for so long, it's getting kind of tiring just watching dramas, and I ended up creating my own K-drama routine, which I think you can follow from your homes. So again, you can do your double base to the front side. You can even do them to the back. After you finish this routine, end up with your stretching routine. This is the perfect way to end your day. Yeah, with a stretch and with a warm-up. And I know it's kind of strange that I like to warm up in the night, but I guess somehow it makes sense. It's like my de-stressor after my long day of work. So right now I'm getting back into a routine where I am doing a lot more work in the day and then doing my ballet at night. So this is really great way to kind of keep my energy up, at the same time wake up really happy in the morning. Again, whenever you're doing your stretches, keep your phone far away so you don't end up crouching your neck. That's the one tip that I can give you, so that you don't end up slouching your back like this. Instead, you always try to reach out and read the words. I think what's great about K-drama and Chinese drama compared to English dramas that you want to watch, you do have to make an effort to watch the subtitles unless you know the language. So you will end up reaching out your neck a little more to read those subs. Unlike if you look up on a TV screen, I think it's more, or it's a lot more fun also to challenge yourself to use the phone as a prop or as a tool. And I do hope that you enjoyed this really quick and fun routine that I have created. Your K-drama, Chinese drama, whatever drama sits that you can work out with every day. And I can't wait to hear from you guys. Leave your comments down below if you like this video, and let us know what else you'd love to hear on our channel, and stay tuned till next week. Bye! Thank you!